think they like each other.
I'm Charles. Lunch?
Vanessa, I like lunch.
Right now at McDonald's, buy one, get one for just $1. Like a cheeseburger, McChicken, or hot and spicy McChicken. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Now at 6, the city of Joplin celebrates the completion of a big road project. Plus, a culinary class in Carthage puts a tasty new spin on an old favorite. And an area esports team takes home top honors in a national competition.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
It's been a long time coming. The city of Joplin is celebrating the completion of its 32nd Street widening project. This is KOAM News at 6. I'm Dow Quick. The city today held a ribbon cutting on the west end of the street to celebrate. That project widened nearly 2 miles of 32nd Street to 3 lanes, stretching from Schifferdecker Avenue to Central City Road. It also added a center lane and a sidewalk. The project helps to accommodate both business and residential growth.
We have a lot more industry out here, and it's only increasing. We have several new neighborhoods coming in. The Eagles Edge subdivision is under construction. The first house is in that subdivision.
Work on that project began 2 years ago in December of 2021. Freeman Health System held a ribbon cutting of its own today, this one in Neosho, Missouri. The health system is celebrating the completion of its Neosho Physician Group building. The 4,200 square foot addition cost $1.2 million. Officials say it features increased clinic and office space, as well as space for an academic center for Freeman's family medicine residency.
We will be able to take care of larger number of patients, and the beauty is this is a family medicine residency clinic. And what that means is family doctors take care of patients from birth, so infants, to old age.
That new expansion's across from Freeman's Hospital in Neosho. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Doug Heddy for a first look at the weather.
Well, of course, another nice day for us today. Temperatures pretty good. Most of us right around 60 degrees. Clouds really increased during the afternoon, but overall a nice day. 51 is where we sit now in Joplin, 50 in Pittsburgh. A little bit cooler in our northern counties, and then still hanging on upper 50s in our southern counties. We're only going to drop back mid 40s later on tonight. However, we are tracking this storm system, showers, thunderstorms just to the west of Wichita, Kansas, slowly heading toward us. Still pretty good distance away, but all this is going to head toward us tonight and then into the daytime hours for us tomorrow. But if you're going to be out this evening, it's going to be dry. We're going to drop back through the 40s. Of course, rain increases throughout the daytime hours on Friday. We're going to be looking at that all coming up here in just a bit.
Catch you in a few. A Joplin police officer has minor injuries following a crash today. Investigators say the officer was running with lights and sirens to an emergency call traveling north on South Main Street. They say a westbound pickup did not yield at the intersection with 32nd Street and T-boned into that patrol car. The officer was treated at the hospital for his minor injuries, and the pickup driver was not hurt. The Economic Security Corporation in Joplin announced some big transportation news. The nonprofit today unveiled their CARS project. CARS stands for Community Action Ride System. Volunteers will drive their own cars and take people free of charge anywhere in Jasper, Barton, Newton, or McDonald counties. Rides outside the 4 counties are available if the driver is willing. Economic Security says the program can be used for just about anything.
Anybody can use the program as long as you are a resident of Barton, Jasper, and Newton and McDonald County. And you can use the rides to go to and from work, school, daycare, medical appointments, grocery store, pharmacy, whatever the need is there. If you don't have transportation, this will be a program that you'll be able to take advantage of.
The goal is to make that program 7 days a week, nights and weekends, if they have enough drivers. Culinary students in Carthage did their best to create a concoction out of cake mix. The only stipulation, they couldn't make cake. KOAM's Anthony Saviello has more.
Usually, if you have a box of cake mix, your intentions would be to make cake. Well, culinary students at Carthage High are making anything but cake.
We're gonna make a maple bacon ice cream sandwich. Well, we're making cake batter fudge.
We are making maple bacon donuts. Well, they were supposed to be donuts, but we don't have a donut pan, so we're kind of improvising a bit.
Improvisation is the name of the game, especially since these students only had an hour to make their dish.
How does one make cake mix Oreo bars?
Well, that's what we're trying to find out because we don't know either.
Despite the challenge, these students don't back down. For ice cream sandwich making Anna Forbes, this is only a taste of what the rest of her life will be like.
Yes, I am going to go to St. Charles Community College for culinary arts for an associate's degree. So
You already have it all planned out?
yes, I already got it.
Okay, this better be a baller ice cream sandwich then.
We're hoping.
Hoping may be a good plan, but all of these students share one thing: skill in the kitchen. Just ask their teacher.
It's awesome. That is one of the best parts of my job, but also one of the hardest parts of my job because you get to see them grow and turn into these awesome young adults and then they leave you. But it's great to see how they are as young freshmen and how they mature and how they develop all these skills over time.
And as time winds down and the judging begins, Anna's team finds themselves on top, and they took home the cake, more or less. Reporting in Carthage, Anthony Saviello, KOAM News.
All those concoctions sound and look pretty good, making you hungry, right? Each student was judged on their dish using the criteria of taste, appearance, and creativity.